According to Ismael in 2017, in today's world, people cannot live without technology. It already plays a role in our lives as an essential. With the media industry adapting to new technological advancements every day, many might ask, how is traditional media any relevant? First, let's try to define media and understand media through the years. Media serves as an avenue for people to share and receive information from broadcasting stations, radios, television, and the internet. One of the key roles of media is its ability to be the source of people's entertainment, may it be in books and newspapers containing fantastical stories, through radios that enhance our imagination, through moving pictures with color programming, or the internet. Besides the fact that it provides entertainment, it is where people educate themselves and share or receive information. This is made possible by authors, directors, producers, and even actors. As media becomes the source of news or information, it also gives access for people to discuss prevailing issues of the society. It also acts as an observer for anything about the government, for businesses and institutions that also contributes to the society. How about going back in time? We can trace media way back, from human carvings on cave walls and clay tablets, as their means of communication. Humans evolved after that, as well as the culture. During the 15th century, print media was made possible through printing press by Johannes Gutenberg. Books and pamphlets were the earliest forms of communication. As they improved the printing press, the birth of newspaper and penny papers happened during the Industrial Revolution, and people used this as their daily news source. It evolved from people acquiring political news to different entertaining stories, mainly fantasies. Newspapers also faced challenges as penny papers emerged, because it is much cheaper. Magazines played a significant role in the 1800s, as it revolved more on the issues prevailing such as slavery and women's suffrage. Radios came in the picture in the early years of the 20th century. It was a good means of communication, as it can reach millions of viewers or audiences in the comfort of their homes. Radios became outdated when televisions finally emerged. People gained information and entertainment through the new form of communication, which involves moving pictures. Cable and satellite television also made an appearance and was beneficial for people living in rural areas. With this, people had a variety of channels to choose from. The internet and digital media, made possible by digital codes and microprocessors by Tim Berners-Lee, are one of the greatest inventions that help people today. It was solely used as a way of communication for researchers and the government, but after the Cold War, it opened its doors for people. As the world adapts to new technologies, this new form of communication, the internet and digital media, it remained because of its reliability and fast connection. We can say that the evolution of media is greatly affected by technology. The development of mass media is closely linked to technology. It has always been at the forefront of advancements in many fields. That includes mass media. The role of technology has been the main factor that drove the development of mass media. Without the advancements in technology, mass media would not be able to progress the way it has. Technology has allowed mass media to reach millions of people around the globe in just a snap. It helped people have access to various information, from entertainment to news, and it basically improved the quality of our lives. People still make use of all forms of media today, but they are improved. People still educate themselves from books, now available in ebooks for easier access. Online news sites overpowered printed newspapers, as people have easier access on websites. Radios that are portable are outdated, but it made its way to cars, the music industry, online, even on podcasts.
Spotify is expanding beyond music streaming. I'm Bridget Carey. This is your CNET Update.
People still get entertainment from televisions, and the internet is also a human necessity today. In the 1960s, Marshall McLuhan, a media theorist, expanded on how these different mediums or forms of communication affect the message. He was famous for his phrase, "The medium is the message." He explains that the content of a message is greatly influenced by the medium used. For instance, television broadcasts tend to have a fast-paced environment. Therefore, the information being transmitted may appear superficial. In print media, such as books, people have more freedom to select information, and the medium used creates more depth for people. With the growing technology that we have in our world right now, some might have to ask if traditional media still serve its purpose. That's $1 million question.
$1 million, and here it comes.
Traditional media like books and radios are still relevant. It still serves its purpose, especially to people who find a hard time to adapt to the world's latest technologies. For instance, people living in rural areas do not have that much access to a good internet connection. They don't have a consistent signal for their cable televisions, and sometimes radio becomes a necessity when the electricity is out. While digital media reaches millions of viewers in a snap, traditional media can still do the same work, which is to relay the message to the people. In our world today, where fake news remains as an issue, traditional media is still a trusted source of information. Without the traditional media, our lives today would not be as easy, because traditional media is where it all began.